Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of a 4-part replay between Hayo and Rohjinwook here on Melting Valley right now. Rohjinwook now doing a Scroll Town portal out as the Pandarian Brewmaster and the Demon Hunter are just fighting back in right now. Demon Hunter now getting to level 3. Gonna go ahead and start this replay back up. There goes the Scroll Town portal. A Hippogriff was in the air already, so we have seen Hayo does like Hippogriffs, so the Hippogriff a good call. Right now, Rohjinwook does have that expansion sitting at 50 over 60 as well, so no real economic advantage for both sides. Hayo sitting at 42 over 50. Right now, the Demon Hunter level 3, Pandarian Brewmaster level 2. Both players, if they get to, I don't see a secondary hero yet right now. Oh, the Zeppelin went down. Not quite sure how the Zeppelin went down. We have the Mountain King as a secondary hero, but yeah, the Zeppelin went down, and that was a little bit of a surprise right there. Mountain King picking up some items. We have some ivory towers as well, so we're going to have a tower attempt, but with that dizziness, that was a little bit of a surprise. I didn't think that the Hippogriff would fly all the way across the map to take out that Zeppelin. Right now, the Pandarian Brewmaster, low on hit points. The Druid of the Claw needs to get back into the Druid form and try to rejuvenate that Pandarian Brewmaster, get some additional mana. Picking up a Manual of Health, and the Pandarian Brewmaster almost sitting at level 3. Mountain King now trying to do some more creeping. That Water Elemental unfortunately got purged, so that Water Elemental was not long for life right now. Now Null Overseer taking some damage as well. And now that the Null Overseer now trying to fight back right here. And anyways, the Null Overseer continuing to do some fighting. The people on my live stream are telling me that the Hippogriff took down the Goblin Zeppelin right as the Scroll Town portal went off, and that's the reason why that was there. Right now, Demon Hunter getting a mana burn off on that Mountain King. Really, really good positioning, trying to take down that Troll Shadow Priest. Rohjinwook was probably not looking right in that position right at that time, and now getting caught at waking up the creep. So really, really nice play coming in from Hayo. Hayo can probably finish off the rest of these creeps from that Ogre Mauler. Ogre Mauler down to 855 hit points as their units are just trying to run away right now. Demon Hunter probably can get another hit off on that low hit point Footman, and that Footman just going to take a lot of damage with that damage over time. Now taking dealing more damage to that low hit point Footman as well. Staff of Sanctuary being used, so now the Footman being healed back up right now. So Staff of Sanctuary on the Mountain King. So Mountain King using that Staff of Sanctuary to try to heal up back that Footman right there. Now the Archmage now trying to move back out. Nice Breath of Fire. Ogre Mauler very low on hit points. Nice bolt on that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now trying to chase down this Ogre Mauler. Ogre Mauler is in a lot of trouble. May be able to get within range of those towers and not stop being chased. And yes, it is stop being chased right now as the Demon Hunter and the Pandarian Brewmaster are trying to head off into the main base. And we have mass tanks from Rohjinwook. Triple workshop with mass siege tanks, and I did not suspect this. Right now, Mountain King is hiding and using that Cloak of Shadows. Very nicely done. Rohjinwook's Ogre Mauler once again trying to join back in. Rejuvenation being casted. Nice Staff of Sanctuary once more, being able to save another low hit point unit as the Mountain King being forced to run back out. Now the Paladin is out, so we have a Paladin out to try to save that low hit point Mountain King, and now those Hippogriffs are just trying to fight back right now. Footman low on hit points. Bears just trying to come in. Knights from Rohjinwook. I think that Rohjinwook has pretty much gone every single unit except for air at this point, with tanks and knights right now, and we have Hippogriffs in the air for Hayo. So units are just trying to fight back around, and knights trying to beat against a bear. And the DPS is better on bears, especially as those bears are upgraded 3-0. Now another bolt off on that Demon Hunter, another roar, so those bears are able to do a crazy amount of damage. 62 plus 12, that's almost pretty much a hero at this point in the game. And right now, wow, just very, very nicely done. More siege engines being taken down. The workshops are not going to be looking very well. Siege tanks trying to take down that Tree of Life, and that Tree of Life getting repaired by 5 Wisp right now. Does have the armor upgrades, so now quickly uprooting himself is so that he does not have fortified armor, does not take additional damage from those siege tanks right now. Back over here on the main base now, trying to finish out the rest of the workshops, and Rohjinwook's secret strategy of trying to go mass tanks is not going to work. Once again, trying to look for the main army right now. The main army trying to take down some of Hayo's other units. Paladin sitting at level 1. Mountain King still sitting at level 1. Staff of Sanctuary being brilliantly used so far by Rohjinwook. Rohjinwook is going to lose his siege tanks over here before the rest of the siege tanks can really get there, and this expansion will be safe. Once again, units are right now moving back out. Archmage sitting at level 4, and wait, the Archmage will may be able to finish off the rest of this. Bear's now trying to come in. Bear's going to quickly come across this, getting a bolt off on the Druid of the Claw before he's in bear form. That Druid of the Claw is in a lot of danger and needs to get into bear form. Gets into bear form, but just a little bit too late. And now down goes that bear. So now bolt off on that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is in a lot of trouble. Has a Staff of Preservation. Gets a mana burn off on that Mountain King. Mountain King gets healed once more. And oh, now scroll Town Portal on the Staff of Preservation to save the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter able to escape back out. Mountain or Paladin getting saved by the Mountain King. And now units are just trying to staff each other out like crazy. Great fighting there. No one really lost that many units in that fight. I thought that would be a crazy fight with high casualties, but no. Hayo and Rohjinwook both doing some amazing micro in that fight. Right now, trying to get an Ancient of Wonders in position, trying to re-entangle this gold mine and some moon wells, just so that those siege tanks cannot surround that Ancient of, or that Tree of Life right now. Right now, over here to the south, we have towers being put down, Scroll of Healing being used, and I think I heard another Staff of Sanctuary being used. No Staff of Sanctuary being used, but there's an Idle Peasant. More workshops being put down as well. Don't know the upgrade on those workshops. I thought I saw more siege tanks to the north. I guess I don't see them. I think my mind was playing tricks on me. I thought he produced 5 siege tanks. Perhaps they have already been taken out. Once again, right now, Archmage trying to get some additional healing off. Double Arcane Towers and a Guard Tower in play. Wow, Paladin has 6 Ivory Towers. Does he have 2 Arcane Vaults? How else would you get 6 Ivory Towers unless it was just you just sat there and waited for that cooldown? Anyway, so that, well, mass towers. Wow, Rohjinwook definitely getting mass towers with those 6 Ivory Towers, so this expansion is pretty much going to be set up without any issue. Demon Hunter, I don't think he's going to be able to catch onto this in time. He may be able to catch up on this, and if he's able to stop those towers in transition as they're being built, it would be much more difficult to be taken down. Pandarian Brewmaster is level 4, so it has level 2 Breath of Fire, which is going to be pretty good, and now they are going to be walking into this position. Guard Towers nearing completion, about 2/3 of the way. Breath of Fire now, and now this is just really bad right now. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bolt on the Pandarian Brewmaster, and here comes a fight. Knights against Bears. Always wondered who was better right now. Pandarian Brewmaster being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal as it gets surrounded. Demon Hunter now getting surrounded, and now Scroll Town Portal goes off. So these towers are going to be able to be completed without any issue. Now, the Town Hall is a little bit exposed, as I think there could have been better tower positioning on those towers. But anyways, right now we have the Archmage trying to do some more creeping. Archmage pretty much shouldn't be creeping with the rest of his heroes right now, stealing the hero experience from those low hit point heroes that desperately need it much more. Knights are not upgraded, or upgraded 0-1 with that animal war training, so I guess that's something compared to those bears, but those bears are upgraded 3-2. A lot of hit points on those bears, and a lot of armor on those bears. So those the bears are able to out damage the knights, but the knights do move a little bit faster. Now trying to take down that Tree of Life. That Tree of Life getting focused down right now, and now Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, trying to repair, coming off the line, trying to repair, unable to get to the back right now, as the Archmage is just standing right there. Archmage dealing damage back to that gold mine, and a nice Staff of Sanctuary being used. And now trying to take down that Tree of Life. Tree of Life down to 166 hit points, and Scroll Town Portal being used before the Tree of Life could be taken down. So Hayo able to hold on to this expansion very nicely as a single siege tank tries to walk back in. Things not looking good for that siege tank. Siege tank now trying to run back away once more. Ancient of War now trying to run away as well. Mountain King sitting at level 2, and Paladin sitting at level 1, and just a lot of good Staff of Sanctuary usage and Staff of Preservation usage that I've seen so far. Another Knight being saved once more, and I don't see any units that were saved over here on the north side. Rohjinwook now trying to take down that siege engine. That siege engine is going to be taken down by a tree, and no experience given for that. Meanwhile, we have mass towers trying to come in. Hayo really trying to take down this base using Staff of Preservation to try to save it. It has 2 Staff of Preservations right now, and will not be able to finish this off. Able to save 2 low hit point units. Roar being used, towers being brought back in. Another Staff of Sanctuary being used by the Mountain King. Wow, I sound much louder for some reason all of a sudden. And now the Death Knight now trying to move back over to the Demon Hunter now trying to move back to the north, but able to take out 1, 2, 3 towers. And able to save a lot of low hit point units. So Rohjinwook able to save some low hit point units. A Staff of Sanctuary and transferred to the Archmage as what I thought I heard another Staff of Sanctuary, yeah, and an additional Knight being Staff of Sanctuary as well. So very, very good usage of Staff of Sanctuary and Staff of Preservations by both sides in order to deny some experience. Stay tuned for part 3 of this 4-part replay between Hayo and Rohjinwook here on Melting Valley.